Gulf of Aden, an area where pirates fishermen can suddenly appear ferocious on monstrous speedboats. Off the coast of Somalia, these pirates attack and attempt to seize mainly Western merchant ships, then demand a scandalous ransom to release them. These were the thoughts of the captain of the tanker on its way to the Indian Ocean. When suddenly from the bridge of the ship he noticed at a distance a speedboat with several armed Somali pirates, waving AK-47, approaching the tanker at high speed. The captain immediately sounded the alarm by alerting the following destroyer Admiral Popov of the arrival of Somalian pirates and their intentions to seize his tanker. Quickly a helicopter of the Russian destroyer arrived at the under-seizure efforts tanker. While men of a special military unit from there approached by speedboat, and jumped with ropes on deck. It was only a matter of minutes until the Somali pirates were arrested and the incident was over. They then informed the current Russian armada of the success of their response. Paradoxically, Admiral Maximovsky, chief of the Russian Navy in the North Sea, was not at his post to receive the good news. He was mysteriously disappeared together with the Russian destroyer Kruchenko. The armada began to wonder what had happened, but it seemed that no one knew that Maximovsky, having faithfully followed the orders of Russian President Vladimir Putin, had been detached. The explanation is simple. The Kremlin was alarmed by the presence of enormous naval forces in the Gulf of Aden. Russian top officials wondered for the setup of such giant operations, with the excuse of fighting the pirates. They concluded that operations such as Ocean Shield, NATO, Atlanta, EU, Combined Task Force 151, US, concealed something else. Admiral Maximovsky has been instructed to come up with answers. After investigating the Gulf of Aden, the admiral discovered some very interesting things. He found a magnetic vortex in the region off the coast of Somalia and potentially connected to the American HAARP system in Alaska. HAARP is a scientific center for the investigation of the properties and behavior of the ionosphere. The possible connection of HAARP with the magnetic vortex in the Gulf explains why the Russians fear that this could have dramatic effects on the North Sea. His first conclusion was that the vortex seemed to defy all the laws of physics. He concluded that the entire artifact immersed in the sea was an American development designed to attract the energy sent by HAARP and disperse inside the sea. In other words, the American-built vortex in the Gulf of Aden would allow the absorption of huge amounts of energy. The energy of HAARP's he diverted towards the ionosphere would fall inside the vortex. This would lead to an increase in temperature in Gulf waters. The experiment had as ultimate goal to intervene in the frozen north through the emission of energy from HAARP's European counterpart in Norway, and disperse it in the sea there. But such a military force in the warm waters of the Gulf of Aden, drew other people's attention. All this forced Admiral Maximovsky to set up a special team which arrived in Aden not only to investigate the phenomenon, but also to inspect the surrounding area. He plans in the destroyer Kruchenko with the help of a giant tug to maneuver the enormous and very advanced detection equipment. He hopes that this equipment they brought from Russia, could this way give answers for the use of vortex inside the sea to avoid unpleasant future developments. Admiral Maximovsky believes he has a realistic first answer to the undersea experience. This system is designed to operate with HAARP's radiation beams, but the station in the United States is about to shut down. Its functions and operations be transferred to its European counterpart in Tromsø in Norway. The threat to Russian submarines in the cold North Sea, along with the marine environment, is imminent. And not only. Kremlin must react quickly.